Hi, I'm Maddie. Today I'm interviewing Beth Orlowsky, highlighting her new book, Fearless and Free. Beth is a first-time author who's written a memoir about her 21-year battle against cancer. So Beth, have you always been a writer?
Well, not in the traditional sense, but I have been journaling since I was a little girl, if that counts. I feel like writing has always been kind of therapeutic. It helps me deal with my most vulnerable feelings. But I felt this story needed to be told. And, everybody has a story, and anybody can write their memoir.
Yeah.
It's really helpful. Our stories are gifts to help other people who are struggling.
You explain in your book that you felt inspired to tell your story while in the midst of the trenches of the worst part of your cancer battle. Why did you start then, and why not wait until it was all over?
That's a really good question. First of all, because that's when I felt God calling me to write, but also I just had this knowing that my battle was almost over. And so when I was writing the story, it was always from a place of victory, even though the circumstances were looking really grim at the time.
Give us a quick synopsis of what readers can expect when they find your book.
Well, there's three parts. The first part, I try to connect with hurting people who are trying to figure out where, what their pain, what meaning they can get out of their pain.
Yeah.
And I try to just tell them that there's a more excellent plan for their life. And the second part, it's a journey. It's my memoir of going through cancer and the lessons learned along the way, and most specifically how to fight fear. And lastly, I try to give people practical ways of walking by faith and not by sight. I try to bring people from, is it really God's will for me to be well, to how can I cooperate with God's absolute desire for me to be well?
That's amazing. How do you hope to encourage and inspire people that are not just battling cancer, but any difficult trial?
Right. Well, I hope that people realize that no matter how long they've been dealing with an issue, that there's always hope for spiritual healing, whether it's a physical or emotional or just an event, that this situation does not have to define them anymore. Some people believe that it's their own fault, like they caused it, and they don't deserve to get better because it was their own fault, and that's just not true. I hope that people, when they read my book, they can learn to cast off fear and walk in freedom. And as a little follow-up, they can come visit our website called More Than a Conqueror that you and I put together. I'm so excited about that, just to get more encouragement.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Beth, for giving us this sneak peek at your book and for introducing us to your website experience. And to those of you watching, please consider making More Than a Conqueror a site that you visit often to be blessed as well as to bless others. There's a blog and a community forum. We would love for you to be a part of that community. The site's located at www.morethanaconqueror.org. And you can also purchase Beth's book, Fearless and Free, online at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Thank you so much, and happy reading.